Ordered pizza.
You know. One person never went. Don't go down. One road down, same road back. 100 miles, one road.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful yard.
If you like snorkeling, that's the place to go.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call the September 20th, 2021 Crest Hill City Council meeting to order. If everyone would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag and please remain standing after the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Unfortunately, in our 61 years as a city of Crest Hill, 2 Crest Hill police officers were killed in the line of duty, both in the month of September. The first one was Officer James W. Nink, who was slain on September 16, 1967, during the investigation of an armed robbery subject, which proceeded into a vehicular chase. And his police car at that time was a single traffic accident with a light fixture, which took his life. Our second officer was Sergeant Timothy A. Simonson, who was slain on September 28, 1994, during the investigation of a burglary suspect on a traffic stop that popped out of the trunk of the vehicle, and he was shot point blank to death. Both officers were married at the time and had very young children. So as a city of Crest Hill, we would like to take a moment of silence to never forget the sacrifices that they made for the city of Crest Hill, for the sacrifices they made for their family, to make the city of Crest Hill a better place to live. I know their children are still around town, and we offer our condolences to them, to their wives, for their loss. And at this time, I would ask that the city of Crest Hill take a moment of silence in their memory. Thank you. Roll call, please, Chris.
Ray Solomon,
Here.
Glenn Conklin,
Present.
Scott Dyke,
Here.
John Verche,
Here.
Darrell Jefferson,
Here.
Claudia Gazal,
Here.
Tina Oberlin,
Present.
Mark Sepiti,
Here.
Nate Albert,
Here.
Joe Kubal. Thank you.
I did receive a email from Alderman Kubal. He will be unable to be with us this evening, so he is excused for this meeting. Moving on with the agenda items, you have before you the minutes of the City Council meeting that was held on Tuesday, September 7, 2021. Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderwoman Gazal, seconded by Alderman Jefferson, for the approval of the minutes of the September 7, 2021 Crest Hill City Council meeting. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche,
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And you also have before you the minutes of the work session that was held on September 13th, 2021. Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Jefferson, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal, for the approval of the minutes of the work session held on September 13th, 2021. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
John Verche,
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Nate Albert,
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to our management consultant, Steve Golden. Good evening, Steve.
Good evening. I have no reports.
Any questions of Steve?
No, the only thing, if you can, the next couple of weeks, you can give us an update where we at with City Hall.
Yes. You know, as far as timeline, budgets,
Yes,
just?
what's going on, like
Okay.
where we at, what's left.
I'll give you a brief, just put something together, absolutely. I do know they're having some issues with materials being on back order, especially fixtures, some valves, some windows. So I know that's one of the things that's holding up some stuff. I do know also that last week they made a lot of progress, put curb and gutter in, and began the site work. So that is moving pretty quickly, but I'll get you a detailed report, absolutely.
Perfect. And I also want to thank you for taking care of the garbage thing.
Oh, no problem. Hopefully they take
Yeah.
care of it, right? Hopefully
Yes,
they
thank
follow
you.
through.
Okay, thanks, Steve. Moving on to Public Works Department, our Director of Public Works, Mark Seifert. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The only agenda item I have in front of you tonight is the attached resolution which waives bids and awards a contract to Traffic Control Corporation for the new LED illuminated street signs near this new City Hall property, which would include Crest Hill Drive, Weber Road, City Center Boulevard, Weber Road, and Len Kabinski Drive and Caton Farm. I'd ask for council's concurrence to award the project to Traffic Control Corporation for $32,850 with the attached resolution.
So moved as presented.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderperson Oberlin, seconded by Alderman Albert for the approval of the contract for Traffic Control Corporation for the lights on Weber Road and Caton Farm Road that are going to enter City Center. Questions or comments?
Yeah, Mark, is that Len Kabinski Road, is that what it's called, road?
The list should be, yes, it is. I did look that one up. It is
Okay.
on Smithy Road.
I couldn't remember. Thank you.
Now, this won't include at Weber and Caton Farm, because we already have a sign there, so that's not.
That is
in this.
correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Just want to make sure that,
Yep.
but it'll be like that sign.
It'll be the exact same. That's
Okay.
why we're going with Traffic Control Corporation, so they are the exact same ones. We have a little
Okay.
consistency throughout that area.
Just want to make sure.
Yep.
And Mayor, just to confirm, this is coming out of future TIF funds, like we discussed?
Correct.
That is correct.
Yep.
Okay, roll call, please, Chris.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes?
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Mark Sepiti.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution 1121.
That is all the agenda items I have for you tonight, but I would be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions of Public Works?
Mark, I thought we had a discussion about the color of the sign, about between blue and green.
They have to be green per the county standards.
Okay.
The county requires that all signs on their roads have to be their color green.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Moving on to our city engineer, Ron Weedman. Good evening, Ron.
Good evening. I have a report tonight, if anybody has any questions.
Any question of our city engineer? Thank you. Community Development Department, Maura will be here tomorrow. Police Department, our Police Chief Ed Clark. Good evening, Ed.
Evening, Mayor and Council. This evening I have an intergovernmental agreement with Will County. This will allow us to place our PLR license plate reading cameras on Weber Road, which is county right-of-way with this agreement. So I'm just asking for approval. It's a long time coming with the county, but they finally got it to us. And we'll get this done and taken care of so we can place those cameras out there.
So move, Mayor.
Second.
We have motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderperson Oberlin for the intergovernmental agreement with Will County for the block safety cameras on Weber Road. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Mark Sepiti.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you. I do not have any further this evening. The 2-week packets or 2-week report is in your packet, and I'll entertain any questions.
Any questions of the police chief?
Yeah,
Well-
Chief. Go ahead.
They'll update that to city attorney, won't they?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Chief, on Kelly, some of the residents are concerned at the time when children are going to school and they come home about someone speeding on the street when the kids are out there before and after school. We could get a squad out there to check it out.
So when they're going to and from the bus
Yeah,
stop
in the
area?
morning when they're going to school, and then when they get dropped back off after school.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Ed.
Thank you.
Moving on to the mayor's report, I have in your packet a proclamation for National Rail Safety Week. This is at the urging of the Federal Railroad Administration. We've done this for the last several years. I would like to have our police chief start to read the proclamation, and then I will finish it up. So I will pass it off to our police chief, Ed Clark.
Thank you, Mayor. Proclamation, whereas 1,889 rail grade crossing collisions resulted in 678 personal injuries and were responsible for 201 fatalities in the United States during 2020, and whereas 1,088 trespassing incidents have occurred in the United States, resulting in 532 pedestrians being killed and another 556 injured while trespassing on railroad property rights of way during 2020, and whereas educating and informing the public about rail safety, reminding the public that railroad right-of-ways are private property, enhanced public awareness of the dangers associated with highway rail grade crossings, ensuring pedestrians and motorists are looking and listening while near railways, and obeying established traffic laws will reduce the number of fatalities and injuries, and whereas the International Association of Chiefs of Police, National Operation Lifesaver, United States Department of Transportation, and all local, state, county, and railroad law enforcement officers, first responders, and railroad corporations commit to partnering together in an effort to educate at a national level all aspects of railroad safety, to enforce applicable laws in support of National Rail Safety Week.
Now therefore, I, Raymond R. Solomon, by virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of the city of Crest Hill, do hereby proclaim the week of September 20th through September 26th, 2021 as National Rail Safety Week. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the corporate seal of the city of Crest Hill this 20th day of September 2021, Raymond R. Solomon, Mayor. So motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderwoman Gazal, seconded by Alderman Dyke for the approval of the proclamation for National Rail Safety Week. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries.
Okay, that is all the agenda items that I have. I will try to entertain any questions that anyone may have.
Yes, Mayor, I had some residents contact me concerned about by the school and the park, weeds growing between the sidewalk cracks and along the street and stuff, and how it's looking kind of nasty. Who will be responsible for cleaning that up? And
At Cheney School?
yeah, in the park. Would that be our public works to take care of that? Or
On which side, north or south?
I guess around like the ballpark and where the sidewalk is, and by the street, by the curb and stuff, you know, there's weeds growing up in there.
I'll take a look at it, and if it is us, we'll make sure we get out there this week.
Okay.
If not, I'll forward down to the Park District.
All right, real good, thank you.
Thanks.
I think the school does maintain the park, though. Cheney.
I have an address for you too. I'll give it to you after the meeting.
Okay, moving on to our city clerk's report. Our city clerk, Christine Berchet Hall. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening. I have nothing to report tonight.
Any questions of city clerk? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Our city treasurer's report. Glenn Conklin. Good evening, Glenn.
Well, good evening, Ray, City Council. I'd like to report our regular and overtime payroll from August 30th, 2021 through September 12th of 2021 in the amount of $224,576.99. I seek your approval and a motion to approve our list of bills, which in the same time frame total $1,071,006.04.
So moved as presented.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderperson Oberlin, seconded by Alderman Sapiti. In regards to the list of bills, questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Nate Albert,
Yep.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes?
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
And Mark Sepiti.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries.
Thank you very much. If there's any questions, I'll try to answer them.
Any questions of city treasurer?
Thank you and good evening.
Thanks, Glenn. Unfinished business, we have nothing on the agenda. Anyone? New business, anyone? Committee liaison reports, anybody? City council comments, positive city council comments, anything you'd like to share with any of your constituents? We'll begin with Ward 2 this evening, Alderwoman Gazal.
I just want to announce our second pop-up pantry. It's coming up October 16. It's on Saturday from 10 to 12 p.m. at the White Oak Library parking lot. That's a collaboration between the city and Calvary Church and Alberta Pantry. So please spread the word for people in need. And also, I want to congratulate Joey's Hot Dogs that they opened today at Plainfield Road. So go visit them and support the local businesses. And I want to give a big shout out to the Pony Baseball. They won the regional on Saturday, and they were playing the championship. I just got a message from some parents. Sadly, they didn't make the championship, but they came second place. So I'm very proud of each one of you. And go Eagles. Richland Grace, go. Missed that, but it is funny.
Okay, Alderman Jefferson.
Nothing at this time.
Ward 1, Alderman Verche.
Nothing this time.
Alderman Dyke.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the chief, his department, for helping out at that neighborhood watch meeting that was Friday. Good amount of residents showed up, got a lot of good information, so I'm sure there'll be another one in the future, and we'll let everybody know. But thanks again, chief, for taking over that and getting things done for the residents.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Ward 4, Alderman Elbert.
Nothing at this time, Mayor.
Ward 3, Alderman Sapiti.
Nothing at this time.
Alderperson Oberlin.
Well, on a personal note, I want to say a very happy birthday to my son this week. The joy of my life, the nicest person I know, and he's quite a person. He's quite a young man, and he's really special. And I also want to say happy birthday to Mr. Seifert, who shares the day before. Happy birthday, Mark.
Oh, happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday.
Did you bring cake?
I didn't order it yet. He wants an ice cream cake.
Okay, public comment. If anyone would like to address city council, please step to the podium, state your name for the record. Your address is optional. Let the record show that no one has approached the podium. To our management consultant, Steve, is there a need for an executive session?
There is, yes. We are going to go into executive session regarding personnel.
Okay, so I'd ask for a motion
So
for
moved.
2C1. We have a motion by Alderperson Oberlin, seconded by Alderman Sapiti for an executive session. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Mark Sepiti.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
All right, we'll be going into executive session at 7:19 p.m.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
Okay, we are back in regular session at 7:28 PM. Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderperson Oberlin, second by Alderwoman Gazal. Roll call, please.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Nate Albert,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries.
Okay, to our management consultant, Steve Golden. Steve, is there any action needed to be taken coming out of executive session?
Yes, Mayor and Council, I would ask that the council consider the memorandum of understanding between Jan Sirdar, Crest Hill Deputy Clerk, and the City of Crest Hill. The MOU is before you.
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Elbert, seconded by Alderperson Oberlin for a memorandum of understanding between Jan Sirdar, Crest Hill Deputy Clerk, and the City of Crest Hill. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you.
Okay, motion for an adjournment would be in order.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Dyke, seconded by Alderman Verche for a motion for adjournment. Roll call, please.
Darrell Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Mark Sepiti.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you, have a great evening.
Thank you.
Meeting is adjourned at 7:30 PM. Thank you and good evening.